Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is February the 6th, 2021, and on today's video, we're going to give you all an update on a couple of long-term stocks that we talked about on this particular channel, and then we're going to add one to this particular portfolio. Now, I must remind you that this is not a real portfolio. It is a simulated portfolio on TipRank so that we can track the performance of some of the long-term stocks that we pick on this particular channel. Now, this is your first time watching our video. Before I go into this portfolio and the stock that we're going to add to the portfolio today, make sure if you guys appreciate it, hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe to the channel because we want to make sure that we all are in position to capitalize on the traps movement. So now you guys can see we have 6 stocks right now in this portfolio. Akamai, EQT, Quad Graphics, Sprouts Farmers, UBS, and Vornado Realty. Now, each of these stocks have a playlist on this particular channel, so you guys can go back and look at those videos to see what we talked about specifically on each particular stock. Right now, you guys can see that the current gain on some of these stocks are positive and others are in the negative. Specifically, you guys can see that EQT right here, we're down about $8.75 right now. It's 9.46% from the date of when we did our video for EQT. Not bad. Overall, the analyst consensus for this particular stock is still a moderate buy. And you guys can see on our next stock that is giving us some weakness in terms of gain is right here for Vornado Realty, down $4.05 from the recommendation of when we did our video. So on every one of our stocks that we pick, we're just going to come with a number of shares of 5 shares each. And we're going to take the close price of the date of when we do our video and place it in the purchase price, all right, on the date of when we added it, okay? And the gain since we added, there's no gain right now for Vornado Realty since we added it to this particular simulated portfolio. So overall, I mean, the market has been maintaining our portfolio. We're looking decent in terms of the gains, and one of them, Sprouts Farmers, the overall analyst here, there's only 2 analysts that cover this particular stock, has a hold and 1 sell, right? But we're up right now about 6.95%. So we'll see how that play out. Now, the one stock that we're going to add today, or let's just look at what we talked about on these stocks right here real quick. So Akamai, we're going to look at that real quick. And you guys can see that this is our prediction right here that we talked about, and it was for the long term. So we're looking at this on a weekly and a monthly basis, and you all can see as I zoom in on this particular chart that we're still here in the profitability area. So this forecast is still in play. We're not going to alter anything. We're not going to get rid of this particular stock right now in the simulated portfolio. We're simply going to keep it here because nothing has changed from our portfolio. EQT, let's see if we need to change anything here real quick. So this is the market for EQT. We are noticing that, yeah, there is some weakness that is coming through in this particular market for EQT, but we haven't broken our support area of around $15.05. So we're going to continue to keep that in line as well too. We're not going to alter that right now. Quad Graphics, let's go ahead and look at that one real quick. And you all can see here that the market in Quad Graphics is real strong. We're definitely seeing the market currently trending higher in price. It is still within our forecast area, so no changes there neither. Let's look at Sprout Farmers. Here we are looking at Sprout Farmers. The market overall did see a pretty good movement to conclude the month of January. We're getting some weakness as of this particular moment now, but nothing here is warranting a change in that particular analysis neither. Now let's look at UPS. Looking at UPS, we're expecting the market to continue to see higher price. We're not seeing a lot of volatility in the market for UBS, so no changes here neither. And the last one is going to be Vornado Realty. Let's see if anything changed on this particular stock. And right now, this is probably one of the weakest stocks that we're seeing in our simulated portfolio. We don't see a lot of strength as of this particular moment. We are noticing that the market is trending negatively against our prediction right now. So if anything, out of all the stock that's in the simulated portfolio, this is the one that we really need to be paying attention to this upcoming trading week. All right. So right now, we're not going to change anything. We're not going to get rid of it, but we're definitely going to watch this as a potential stock to exit the portfolio going forward if we don't get any reclamation from the movement lower this past week. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about the one that we're going to add today, and it is ticker symbols AGTC, Applied Genetic Technologies. This is the stock that we're going to add to the portfolio. You guys can see that it currently closed at $5.25. So we're going to add that to the portfolio, 5 shares, just do something simple and smart. But let's talk about why we're looking for this particular stock to show us some strength moving higher in price, right? So obviously, one of the first things that we need to pay attention to is the volume. Look at the volume that came in for the week of February the 1st. This has been climactic. We have seen a huge amount of institutional interest in this particular stock last week, right? We haven't seen that much volume come through AGTC until the week of January the 6th, 2020. And you all can see how high the market went that particular time. Currently, the market in Applied Genetic is only pretty much trading within the range, which is not a negative thing. And then when you look at the market on a 3 weeks time frame, this is definitely something that emphasizes some strength right now. So we're going to continue to play the strength into the market for this particular stock. So let's play this one on, I want to see if we're going to play on a weekly or on a monthly time frame. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and play this on a weekly time frame. And let's go ahead and play the strength into the market for AGTC. Now let's take it back over to the monthly to see where we can find support and restrictions. So support into the market in AGTC is going to be right here around $4. Okay. I'll be cool to see the market drop down a little bit below that, you know, maybe around in and around that particular area, $3.60, $3.50. Okay. So that's our support area. Now, the last time we saw the market find sellers in AGTC was around this particular area. Okay, so I'm suspecting that $6.10, give or take, we would expect to see some sellers there. All right, but since we're playing this for the long term, I'm going to increase this all the way up here towards $7.50. That is the ultimate area that we're looking for the market in AGTC to go. Granted, it could go a lot higher than that, but that was the last opportunity that we saw this market hit restriction right here during the month of September, October, and November of 2018. Okay, so it's been a while. So we will TP the market right here around $7.50. Going to play this on the weekly time frame. Okay, so this is what the market looks like. This is going to be our prediction, our forecast for this particular stock. So now let's go ahead and add it to the portfolio. The market closed at, let's see, $5.27. All right. So let's go ahead and add it. AGTC. Hit done. So now here it is up here at the top. Let's go ahead and number of shares. We said everything's going to be at 5 shares. And it's at $5.27, and we added it today. All right, so that is it. We got the portfolio added. We got this stock added to our portfolio now, and we're going to see how it plays out. So now it's your turn. What do you all think about the stock market? Do you guys expect us to continue to see movement higher in price? Do you all expect us to continue to see, you know, some sideways trading action? What stock do you think will be a good buy at the moment? Let us know with a comment in the comment section. Now, make sure you maintain a profitability. Now trade different.